Hi everyone, I'm Mike Archer, I'm the product manager at Sunel, and I'm here to take you through the NVMS software. The software supplied with all our IP products and will be on the CD. So I've taken the liberty here of copying it to the desktop. You can see it's in a simple folder, and this will be the first installation on this machine. So I'll quickly go through the install. Doesn't take much time. And you can see already it's created a desktop icon and finished. So that was rather painless. So here we go. If we double click, and first thing we do is log in, and the IP is admin and admin, and we can remember our password and sign in automatically. So you can obviously create non-administrator users if the software needs to be used in an environment where perhaps a manager or a guard or however it will be actually used that doesn't require administrator level. So here we go, login. So initializing just takes a few minutes when it first starts. It just initializes the database, and we can see here it's a completely virgin system. Nothing's been installed, and all the defaults are set on the software. So just a quick one, obviously simple 2x2 layout. You can change your layouts to suit how many cameras, what you're going to install. You can quickly see the icons here. Obviously full screen, exit full screen, and this is hide information, show information. That relates to when the device is connected, which I'll get on and do now. So first things first, we need to add a device, because here we're actually on a computer that doesn't have any LAN devices connected. I will attempt to connect a camera over the internet. So here we go. So device manager, first thing to do, video device management. Here we go. So device list, nothing added. You can quickly see here all the settings available for all our devices. All the same information is true, of course, inside the web browser. So exactly what the NVMS you're able to configure is the same as all the settings on the actual devices as well. So manager, first of all. So click manager, and we need to add a device. Device type is IP camera. DVR, DVS, IP dome aren't currently relevant. Obviously DVR and DVS is obviously if you have a DVS, that's the video server device. But most of the time the connection is the camera. So we'll give here an arbitrary name. I'll use a fantastic name called test. By all means, make it more meaningful and more useful than my selection. But for the purpose of the video, I'll just call it test for now. Okay, so we'll connect our camera that's on the internet. So I put in the IP. So this is over the WAN. You can see here I have the camera set as a port that's different from the default. Purely it's chosen that way. Of course you can have the many cameras on the same IP, especially if it's a WAN, because obviously IPs directly on the internet are very much a premium on IP4. And of course all you need to do is to have many different ports set for each device to have a different control port, and therefore your router, you just need to set the port forwarding rule relative to the camera purely just on the port. So okay, we've got our camera here, we just click add and we have the camera there. Save, very important to save. Don't forget to save. I often do forget myself, but you can be sure that you do need to do a save, and then the device is successfully saved. Okay, so we click exit. Two things to note is little question mark means something's wrong. Of course, we've not actually logged in, and the same principle goes here on the device list. So as soon as we click on here, we would go and connect with the login. This is, of course, the login to the actual device. And as soon as this is done, this will retrieve all the information relative to the actual camera. It's put it to a smaller layout. And now we've got a little green. Green is good. Green means we have a connection. Just a quick note here, you have to, even though it's a one video IP camera, it seems somewhat unusual to have a additional drill down. The reason for this is we have the video server devices, which can be 1, 2 and 4 channels. So of course, with the one effective IP and single port, it's able to have 4 independent camera channels on that device, and this is why there is that addition drill down to get to the camera. Okay, so camera, we just drag to the display, and hopefully, ooh, we have a picture. That's good. So hide information. All this information about the stream, the name, and all these icons we can hide. So we tidy up the layout. I'll quickly put it back just to show you here. We're reading stream 2. Stream 2, of course, is the second stream, if you like, which is at a lower resolution, still real time. Obviously, I can tell you this is a Sunday evening, and of course, this is the office camera. Someone obviously has turned on the lights, so we got a bit of a display. It's a little bit fuzzy, but that's it's not so important. I can double click a camera, and you can see what will happen is the stream will then dynamically change to stream 1. I hadn't touched it. We've pre-programmed the software so it automatically downs the stream relative to the layout. There's no point looking at, you know, lots of 2 megabit 2 meg streams on these layouts when you can't see the pixels, so it seems totally pointless. We go back to our 4x4 layout, 4 camera layout, 2x2 of course. So one of the most common things people forget is the layouts. Now, our little hidden layout option is this little icon there. So if I left click here, we can save our layout, and that's succeeded. So the layout will remember however I've propagated the displays with what cameras or devices have been selected where. So obviously if you have a nice grouped front door, back door, rear door, gates, etc., if it's a nice layout, it is very tiresome to continuously having to select all your cameras. So you would think I could close my software now and exit, and then we can reload. Obviously we tick the automatic login. We will try and click again, second time lucky, so it actually loads. So where's our layout? Well, of course, I forgot to do something. I did this deliberately, just to show you. We had our camera back again. Now in System Manager, one of the options is restore layout automatically. This is inadvertently or currently not enabled by default. So I will apply that, and I will need to I don't actually need to save my layout, so I've already saved it, but we'll quickly show you if I quit relog in now. Okay, it's just second time lucky again to run. And you can see it's instantly restored our layouts. So a couple of things that's not always obvious, and a lot of questions are asked on this, is these icons here, 2, 3 and 4. In fact, that's a monitor 2, 3, 4. If your PC Windows system has multi-monitor support, these will be enabled, obviously relating to how many monitors you have connected, and after each instance you will then be presented with a new video layout which excludes the device list. So therefore you can have 4 lots of 36 on the screen at one go. You notice when I actually changed my layout, it kept me number 1 as number 1. So the layout numbering is retained regardless of what size you're selecting. It would seem somewhat tiresome when oh, I can see people on the camera. You have lots of different layouts, and you have to keep adding the same numbers to different layouts. That doesn't make sense. So we decide to make the numbering obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously then up to 9 and then 16. So I guess the main point being is, if you had larger windows, the most important cameras will be perhaps the first ones. That would seem not an unreasonable assumption on the software to do that. So that's why it's why it works this way. So we've got these little icons there. This is 3D positioning, obviously relative to a PTZ camera. This is a fixed camera, so it isn't going to do a great deal for me. This shows the recording. This is audio, and this will allow me to remove the actual camera. I can actually do my left mouse click and drag, and that's a digital zoom. I'm just using my scroll wheel on the mouse. Hopefully it's not going too fast for the recording software. And there's a little icon here that just hides the PTZ. So there you go. That's the quick getting started for the NVMS software from Sunel. Thanks very much.